I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Welcome to Flint. Flint time. You already know what it is. It's your favorite show, man. Admire to Inspire, and I'm your favorite host. And today's guest, let me just say, curling irons, her name. Mannequin heads, her name. Pillows, her name. We can go on and on. Look, I got the queen. I got Hannah Berry with me.
Man, what it do?
And that's how we rock. Watch this.
Custom berry unit, custom color. What lace, literally. We got bundles on here, ladies. We got straight hair, body wave, and loose deep wave. That pattern. Yes. Don't bother me, no. I'm in my zone, no nigga don't bother me. Back in stock. Look what's back in stock. Oh my god, they're back.
Berry rollers are back, y'all.
Don't bother me, no. I'm in my zone, no nigga don't bother me. I'm in my A.
How we rock. Watch this. And we back. Just like that. I got the queen, Hannah Berry. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Absolutely.
I feel out of place. I'm sick. I don't even know if I should touch it or not. I don't know what I should do.
Man.
But the first thing I want to ask you was like, you've been in this game for over 20 years. Mm-hmm. And everything in this place that I've been in has your name on it.
Everything. Branded.
So let's talk about year one.
Year one. You talking about?
Let's talk about year one.
Oh wow!
Let's talk about year one.
Let me tap into my, when we get a little older, the memory kind of fade out. Yeah.
But you can't fade from what you done built up.
No.
You have to build it up from something.
Absolutely. All right, year one. Let's take it back then. So I started doing this legit at the age of 10. But at the age of 10, of course, I'm trying to figure out what it is that my passion is. So I'm
at the age of 10.
At the age of 10, my father passed away, and that's really what kind of tapped me into wanting to do hair, because my mother worked second shift and my shit was looking through, so I had to figure it out. So I was just figuring it out. So I'm a fast forward to age 16, and this lady named Patricia, she allowed me to work in her salon, and I used to go to school with my ponytails and my barrel curls and all kind of stuff laid out.
Well, on this show, we want to admire everybody to inspire everybody. Can we give a big shout out to Miss Patricia?
Yes, Miss Pat. Miss Pat, I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to display my talent, because that's really what tapped me in getting into that salon and just displaying my work. And when people really seeing my work, they was really messing with me. With the color guards, the major reds, and mind you, I'm in high school myself. So I'm going to school. After school, I'm going to salon, doing my peers, ponytails, and that's really what I was known for, was my ponytails. So that's really what got it cracking. Yep. And
then you just kept going. Like, what's the passion? What's the motivation? Like, when did you know that, like, this was it for me? This is where I'm at.
Okay.
This is what I'm gonna do.
All right. So graduation. We're gonna fast forward to graduation, 12th grade. I'm 17. My mother has set aside a fund for college. I'm like, man, I don't really need that, because I was really getting money, like, for real, at age 16. Like, not a big bag, but I was doing all right.
You used 5.
Yeah, I was all right. So I knew that I didn't need a degree to allow me to provide for myself. So at 16, I was tapping into that financial situation at young. Of course, I feel like I was really blowing my money back then, because I didn't really know what to do with it. But I knew that money was coming every single day, and I thought that was dope. So because I seen, like, the beauty industry is $1 trillion industry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where women find money to get their hair done, but they find it. So when you, like, when you have a stylist that know how to be versatile and do whatever it is that you need, they gonna come mess with you.
So at 16,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that this is the bag you're gonna chase.
Yep.
How do you separate, like, I mean, this is high school years.
High school.
How do you separate, like, sports, relationships? You know what I'm saying? High school is like,
Sports out. I wouldn't think about that. I was in a relationship, and this was the love of my life, for real relationship, and I kind of tapped out of it because I was young and it just wasn't really working out. So at 21, I tapped out of that relationship, but I tapped back in at 21 and got married. And I was married for 10 years. And the marriage that I was in, he was the type of man where, I'm gonna just be real, like, he wanted to control, the foundation, and he didn't want me to work no more. And because at that time I was so young and being submissive at that time, you know what I'm saying, I started working for a few years, and that broke me a little bit.
do you think that was your outbreak?
That was definitely my outbreak. Because when I
Because
left,
this is big, I'm telling you.
when I left that marriage, I feel like that gave me an opportunity to legit go hard at what I wanted to do. Because I ain't gonna say I allowed somebody to take that from me. What I love to do, I allowed somebody just to pull me away from that. But when I got back into it, I just went hard, full stream.
And what did, well, obviously the courage came from that outbreak, but what did the courage come to, like, just to have everything hand bear? You have to have a different mindset. So,
Absolutely.
Okay, let's adjust the question.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship.
Mhm.
Let's talk about entrepreneurship for a while. Like, everything is Hannah Berry that I done walked in. I don't think I done stepped on a rug that ain't say Hannah Berry on it.
Man, so when it comes to entrepreneurship, this is the most important part that I feel like people who want to tap into entrepreneurship really don't understand. When you put your name out there, you gotta go hard, and you gotta make a boom to make people understand, like, this is me. You gotta know how to bring brand awareness.
But I think it is people out there that's like, okay, I got this,
Mhm.
I got that.
Mhm.
Like, I think it's people out there that think that's like they okay. This is different.
It's different levels though. That's the thing. It's okay to be starting off and have your name on different things, but it's different levels to entrepreneurship. It's different levels to business. I've been at that level that you're talking about because I thought it was cool. But when I start being tunnel vision and start really seeing the big picture, then it opened up my business aspect of, okay, I got to take it to a different level. So that to just continue just to scale my business, and that's the thing. You got to just continue to keep scaling it.
What
You
do
can't
we
stay
call
stuck.
that? Maturity, or do we call
It
that?
comes growing with your brand. You have to grow with your brand. As an entrepreneur, if you don't grow with it, you know what I'm saying, you're going to stay stagnant and your brand not going to grow.
Okay. Hannah Berry business.
Hannah
Year
Berry
one.
business. Okay.
Let's talk that. You never really discussed it. Let's talk that.
Hannah Berry hair business, year one.
We year one, because we doing everything now. I'm talking about.
Okay.
You want to come to Hannah Berry, you can get you some iron cut, you get you curlers.
Period.
You can get you some.
It don't matter what you get, you can get it from. You know what? We gonna get into that. Hannah Berry.
It's coming up. You might just know. 'Cause we 20 years in now. Was this the first building?
This is the first legit brick and mortar ever. Because I've been banging on my basement. Like, I've been working from home. And when I tell you I loved working from home, like, it was comfortability to me. I was able to save money working from home. And that's how I was able to build my business. So this is how I went, right?
Okay.
So I started working in this salon across the street. Legit across the street 7 years ago. But I ended up getting pregnant with my youngest son. And the way she ran her business, it was a little different than I liked, but I stuck with it. I worked there for like 3 years, but I got pregnant, right? So when I got pregnant, I stopped working because I have, what is that called when you can't really work when you're pregnant?
Bearers?
High risk pregnancy. So I had to stop working, right? So when she said, you're not really gonna do good working from home, so you probably shouldn't do that. And I looked at her like she was crazy, like, what's wrong with you? Like, Only because I knew who I am. I know.
So you start trapping out the base.
Man, I started trapping on my bases with no problem. You know what I'm saying? I had to set up real nice for my clients, and because the type of women that comes to me, they love privacy anyway. Because the majority of the women that come to me, they have hair issues, they have hair loss, diseases, and they don't want nobody in their space anyway. So that made it even more comfortable for my clients. Got this shop November of 2019, right?
Okay.
It was nothing in here, complete gutted, like it was mold. Nobody was in here for probably like maybe 8 years, so it was real nasty in here. So I had to come in and completely gut it out, right? So that took a few months. By that time, COVID came, so I couldn't open up the shop because of COVID. So I ain't feel no type of way because I know all things happen for a reason. So I'm like, okay, cool. When the pandemic happened, I'm telling you, like, it brought a different type of hustler out of me because it allowed me to sit down, be still.
So the pandemic was a plus for you.
The pandemic was just like, hell yeah. First of all, women sitting in the house with their hair looking crazy as hell, right? Looking crazy, right? So they like, come on, Hannah, you go.
Well, I don't know. My wife got Don Latina. She got a bunch. Never mind.
Man.
She got a bunch of wigs. Never mind.
So that's what I'm about to say, right? When I tell you the pandemic took my wig, you know what I'm saying, collection to a whole nother level, to the point where I wasn't doing nothing but making money every single day.
And you say that. Let's talk about that, because I was gonna say you got wigs. Okay. Let's products. Can we? I'm not gonna be the one to name them, but I'm
Products?
gonna let you tell the products, but I'm gonna do the intro.
Okay.
Look, this is March Spot. You already know what's going down. You know what I'm saying? I got Hannah Bear with me. And if you want to know, then you got to know. Because the products that she got right now,
Man.
look.
How long we
if
got?
I had a paper roll, we go roll them down.
That's what I'm saying. How much
If
time
we
we
had
got?
a receipt that long, we'd do it.
Man.
Go. Can you?
All right. So we got berry bundles. We got the wig collection. We got edge control. We got heat protectant serum. We got flat irons. We got shampoo, we got conditioner, we got waist trainers, we got water bottles.
Keep going.
We got mannequin heads.
Keep going.
We got bonnets, we got edge wraps, we got rollers.
Keep going.
Man, we got a training
I'm
center.
using my dreads now. Keep going. Keep going. I'm not stopping here. I'm gonna get this next.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna get
bad.
that next.
Bet.
I'm gonna get. Where did that come from?
It came from me understanding when you a hairstylist, I don't have a 401k. I don't have a retirement plan. So what I'm doing is setting myself up and setting my family up for financial freedom. Like, I'm legit the epitome of, like, we not finna be broke. So when it comes to 7 streams of income to be a millionaire, like, I'm gonna hit that, and I know that, and I believe that. So that's what I'm doing. That's what that is.
And how do you manage it? You're a mother. Like you got 7 streams. You doing 7 things at once to get 7 streams, but you have to be a mother as well.
Yeah, so that comes with balance. That comes with making sure that you align. Like, I have a ritual every day. I wake up. I can't move out my house unless I meditate. So it's a ritual behind it, and it aligns my day to just go run smooth. Of course, I don't have every day ain't just peaches and cream, but I know how to balance my time.
And I don't want to be out of place, and if I am, you definitely can tell me, and I promise you I won't feel a different way.
Okay.
But as far as talking about balancing work with the kids, the first child was what they call a miracle baby.
Absolutely, and that is not out of line because he a testimony. He a legit miracle baby. He came out at 23 weeks, which that's 5 months, was not even developed. You know what I'm saying? And that part of my life, I was really going through something. So to see my son now and to see him, so many people gravitate towards him. His energy is just so magnetic. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. He watched me and he's so in tune with what I'm doing.
And I was gonna say, do that motivate you? Like they said no.
They said he
but
wasn't
this is the whole year.
Exactly. He said he was not going. The doctors told me. They said, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "I want you to save this child as if he was your own." So, but to see my son, can't nobody tell me no, because it's not about them. It's what God. I believe in God, and it's what God say. It's already written.
And I didn't know what reaction I was gonna get out of that question. But that was actually tucked into the void. So I didn't know what I was gonna get out of that, and I'm glad you ain't use your lethal weapons.
No.
But what I was gonna say was, my next question is, I need you to tell me about this.
Okay.
I want to know in detail.
Okay.
I said in detail.
Come on with it.
That pink Regal.
Oh, you remember that? The pink Regal. All right. So that's how I got my name, right? I used to work at this salon on Ballinger. No,
let me rephrase. Hey, I asked her about the pink Regal. What year was that?
That was 2003.
Oh, 3.
2003 with the 22-inch rims.
Okay, what we doing?
Man, so this is when I really thought I was really doing something, getting money. I'm like, I'm about to get me an old school. I'm finna get that boy painted. I'm about to throw me some rims on there. And I'll be out here for the summer. You know, we used to do everything big for the 4th of July. So that was my thing. I'm like, I'm finna get me an old school ready for the 4th, right? So that's really where I got my name from, Hannah Berry. I worked at a barber shop. I didn't work at a salon. I worked at a barber shop with Goodfellas and Bone. And it was a studio in the back. So all of the, all the OGs, all the little rappers come in there. They see my pink Regal. They like, man, you Berry. So that's kind of even where the name, they really blessed me with the name Hannah Berry. They even still call me to this day like, man, you owe me some little funds off that money, but you know I named you, right?
Tell them you ain't got that no more. We got the G-Wagon.
You know what? The G-Wagon is futuristically known.
With the name on, when you open the door, it said the name right there.
It do look like a G-Wagon, but that's a Jeep though. Okay. It's a Jeep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You still open the door and say the name.
It do say my name,
but you can't open the door and it don't say Prime when I walk out the car.
Man, you gotta have that mindset. If that's what you want, hey, you gotta grind till you get it. Period.
What started that though? Like what?
And when you started the interview, you said it's a mindset, and it's definitely a mindset. And I changed my mind so many years back to the point where, like, when I talk to people and tell people about manifestation and manifesting everything that you desire, like, nothing too big is nothing too big that you can't have. You just gotta believe it. So I believe that whatever I want, I'm going to get it, because I give the universe that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selfish. I always tell people my hands are open, never closed, because the more you give, when you give that old money out, that's how the new money come in. So I live by that. And like, that's a fact. Like, and
you truly do. You have a high school you teach at? Girls how to do hair?
So
like literally?
So this is what I did. I wanted to be so involved with the community, because when people see me, they like, you don't belong here. You should move out of state. First of all, I'm from Flint. I'm a forever and always be from Flint.
Talk heavy.
I'm not about to leave my city.
Repeat that.
I'm from Flint. I'm not from the D. I'm from Flint, Michigan, where the water is fucked up. This is where I'm from. I'm going to serve my community, because this is what I do. So what I did is I had an after school program. I was 10 loving hair. So I know I'm not the only 10-year-old.
But we never had that though. We never had.
So that's what I want to do.
Not me. I ain't trying to brag.
You gotta kind of like flip the script and reverse it to make it after school. What do these young kids got to do? Go home and sit on their cell phone, watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Be up in a little boy's face. You giving them a hustle. I need them to understand, if this is what you want, I'm going to give you the tools to go at it. So I went to I'm not gonna say every. I went to the majority of the Flint schools. I ain't go out there and grab, like, it ain't many, but I went to them. So from 5 to 6 after school, we at it. Come on, let's go. And that's what the Beauty with Berry, the youth program. That's how it started. It's called Beauty with Berry. Beauty with Berry, but I kind of like right here on it, Mine to Inspire. Look, yeah. If nobody's heard it, I'm gonna tell you. Look, Beauty for Berry. You're a female. She coming to the high schools right now. Louis go to a Flint high school. She not now though, but we got the training center, so I don't gotta go to the high school. They can come to me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yep. You ain't gotta come to the training center, man. Yep. It's a trade. It's a trade. You just trying to tell you go to college. Come learn a trade. Come to Hannah Berry, man. Beauty with Berry. Beauty with Berry. It's Beauty with Berry. You see, she said it 2 times. I made her say it too. It's Beauty with Berry. We're gonna do that, man. Pull up on it. That's all we gotta do. Let's talk about, okay, so when you do these
you do these school settings and you do beauty with berries, you do these class settings. Just talk about, do you get what's beneficial for them and then what's beneficial for you? Like, do you get gratification after seeing, like, do you actually see a participant that's like, oh my God, she's gonna be somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know how I play football, so people.
You can see them ones, those chosen ones. And so I had the youth program for about maybe 2 years, and I definitely seen those ones where you just see because they going so hard and they're not gonna stop until they get it right. Them be the ones right there. And I did see it, and what my gratification is when I'm giving to these children, what they giving me back is them learning my skills to say, Hannah Berry taught me that. You know what I'm saying? So that does something.
Do you get returning students, I should say?
When I tell you, I can send you so many messages from young girls that send me pictures of, look what I did. They doing box braids, they doing sew-ins, they doing French rolls. I mean, not French rolls, corn rolls. You know what I'm saying? They really getting it. So when I see that, I'm like, man.
You want to shout any out? Well, we got time?
Anana, Tiana, Keisha, Brianna.
This sound like a DMX song.
You know what? All my girls, I don't want to make it seem like I'm being favoritism, but those are the ones that they do still reach out and they call me mama. I was a little uncomfortable when they started calling me mama, but I knew what that meant. Like, some young girls don't have their mother so close to them, so when they have a nurturing woman,
how does that role fit into, like, because you are a mother? So when somebody call you mother, or even if they was to be like, probably some dudes be like, I ain't you feel me? How does that? How do you incorporate that with what you got going on? Because now, don't you feel obligated to?
These my little babies. They're my babies, and I do feel obligated. And I always let them know, no matter what it is that they need, I'm here, and I'm always keep my promise. I'm here, because so many young people in this just in the world period, they be going through so much, you know what I'm saying, and they need an outlet. So for me to be their outlet, I'm here. I open myself up for that.
The last August 8th.
August 8th.
Can you tell me what August 8th means to you?
8/8. August 8th is the day I opened up this salon, and I do everything with a purpose. Everything is intentional to me. So 8/8 is infinity. You know what I'm saying? The 2 8s, the 2 circles, that's infinity to me. And when you think about infinity, you think about forever. You know what I'm saying? And I know even when I'm not on this earth, people gonna still remember me, because that's how deep my energy is. That's how strong my energy is. So that's a real big number. That's a real big day. We're gonna do a big August 8th, 2021, and that's a major day for me.
What we doing August 8th, 2021?
Man, we gonna celebrate.
I already know details, whether you think I know it.
I'm telling you.
But people love me, so I get my scoop.
Man, we gonna celebrate, and what we doing? I want to celebrate the growth, and not just my growth, because I'm not selfish.
Let's talk about that, yo. I'm talking about from year 1 to year 20. What you think was your biggest takeaway out that growth?
My biggest takeaway out of that growth was being patient, because what y'all need to understand as entrepreneurs, everything is not going to happen to you. Boom, 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 just like how you thought. You got to be patient. It might be 1 month where you make so much money, you like, man, I'm getting it. Then the next month, you probably only make a couple $100, if that. So if you don't have patience, you gonna lose that drive. So you got to understand, no matter if I make $100, $2, $1 million,
you got to keep going.
You got to keep going. You got to stay consistent, and you got to keep going.
What was the most disappointing time for you?
The most disappointing time for me is when I had a bad batch of hair, and when I tell you,
I mean, I'm talking about the give up time. Like, you was like,
I'm telling you right now, I was so depressed to the point where I just wanted to throw the shit in a bag and say, man, fuck that shit. But at the end of the day, I knew that wasn't me. But people can spit so much venom on your name to make other people have that same type of venom, and it just keep going like a domino effect, and it started affecting me and how I was moving. But I had to stand back up and say, hold on, first of all, I know that ain't me. And if anybody know me, know I stand on integrity, I stand on morals, I stand on character. And for me, of course, I'm making money, but it's not about the money. I really, really, really love what I do. So when people were spitting venom on my name, that was the point where I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to do this shit no more. But I got that out of my mind because I told y'all everything's a mindset. I changed my mind, you know what I'm saying? And I reversed it. And I said, you know what? Man, I'm about to go even harder.
How we find Hannah Berry, social media, location, on every detail we can get. Hannah
Berry is on all social medias, Hannah Berry Hair. Spelled all the same. Every social media is Hannah Berry Hair. And you can find the salon, 3442 Linden Road. Y'all can find the training center. We on Linden Road still at the training center, 2255 South Linden Road Training Center, right up the street. That's where we at with it.
And this is a Mind to Inspire. You already know what it is, man. It's your favorite show. Sitting here with your favorite host. And I'm with Hannah Berry.
I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Welcome to Flint.